All right, back here in the kitchen with Shona from Faith Baked Cakes, and you know we did that fruit bark with the yogurt and everything earlier. Now we're talking about chocolate, and it's caramel apple chocolate bark.
That's correct.
Correctamundo.
Correctamundo, and it is absolutely deliciamundo.
Oh, nice.
And addicting.
We're making up our own language as we go along here.
Yes.
But you got some chocolate melted over here?
Yeah, so what I did is I got a pack of almond bark.
Right.
And you can get that at, local grocery stores
Yes.
and things. So I went and picked up a pack of that, and I melted it.
Right.
So it's nice
Ooh.
and creamy
Every
and
time somebody
delightful.
does that, it reminds me of Willy Wonka. All that
Yes.
chocolate running.
Willy
out.
Wonka ain't got nothing on me, baby. I'm telling you.
There you go.
All right.
All you got to do is come up with some golden tickets and you'd be good to go.
That's right. So look at this. So
Yes.
we're going to just
Spread
spread
it out.
out all this luscious chocolate. Look at that. Look at that.
How many times have you melted chocolate, do you think, in your life?
Lord, honey, I'd be rich if I had a dime for every time.
Oh, wow.
Lord, I'm a poet and didn't know it.
You did. There you go.
Okay, so next we're going to take, so we've got our chocolate.
Okay.
All right, we're just going to start lining up our pretzels.
Oh, you're gonna not just go willy-nilly on this. You're gonna line them up.
If you must. If you must. I wouldn't put them on top of each other.
Right.
Just kind of make sure that, as
There's
you're
some
putting them
space
on there.
between them. Yeah.
And that, whenever it's broken,
Yeah.
that there's going to be a little bit of everything
Right.
in each piece.
So we're gonna get the sweet and the salty with the pretzels here.
Right. And this is very easy, and this is very fun to do with your kids, your
Right.
grandkids.
What's fun to do with me?
Yeah, it's just fun. I mean, and it's delicious. Okay, so here
There you
we've got
go.
all of our little pretzels.
All right.
Oh, you did a pretty good job there, Chris.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Next up, our apples. So I got some Granny Smith apples. I like to do the ones that are sour.
A little tart, yeah.
Yeah, why? Because you've got the sweet and the salty and the
yep.
crunch from the pretzel, so you can help me just
We're gonna
spread
do
out
different
these
levels of flavor
apples.
here.
Look
Yeah.
at this. Now, when you're cutting up your apples, though, I got me some lemon juice.
Okay.
So that I could, just mix a little in, so that because you don't want the apples to turn brown,
Right.
because I just don't.
And you've already put the lemon juice on them.
I did already put it
Okay.
on because I don't know, something about eating a brown apple.
Nope,
just
don't want it.
Ain't
It ain't appealing.
right. I mean, it's
No
still
pun intended.
still good, maybe. Okay, so we're not wasting anything here.
All right.
So now just kind of mash them down.
Push them down into the chocolate.
into the chocolate.
Okay.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Make sure your hands are clean. Nothing wrong with using your hands.
Right.
All right, next up,
Ooh, caramel.
salted caramel.
Yes.
Oh, my Lord, kids, this is the part that should be against the law.
Look at that. Look at that.
Lord have mercy. This
That's
makes your tongue
beautiful.
want to come out and
Yeah.
slap you in the face. Look at that.
Look at that. That does look really good.
Look at that.
I think you've done this a time or two.
Absolutely, honey.
There you
Absolutely.
go.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Lord, help us out.
Get it all. Make sure you get it all out of the
Yes.
jar.
And
yes.
the easy way to do that is if you buy caramel already made in the jar, just take the lid off and stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds because it'll come out a whole lot easier for you
Yep.
than if you try to just get it out on your own.
On room temperature, yep.
Okay, so the next thing that we do is we're just going to stick this in the freezer
Okay.
and it's going to get hard. And then when we bring it out, we're going to break it up like bark. And this is so cute. You could do this for Halloween gifts and treats.
Right. But I love this idea. I mean, because I've never had a chocolate bark with fruit on it like this. I've had dried fruit, like cherries and cranberries and things like that, raisins, but I've never had fresh fruit on it like that.
Oh,
So I'm
it's
looking
amazing
forward
what you can do with vegetables and
Yeah.
chocolate.
Oh, ooh,
Just saying.
Vegetables. Well,
Yep.
that's another one for another day. Hey, we were talking earlier. If you got a catering situation, you got something coming up, and you want to get Faith Baked Cakes on board right now, especially for the holidays. Right now is the time to give them a call.
It is, because
Yeah.
we're getting booked up fast, and it's, we like to do fun events.
Yes.
And Christmas time's always fun. So,
Yes.
yes, give us a call. We've got all kinds of items on our menus that are great for holidays.
And you can work with different price points. And
Yes,
help,
different
help-
prices.
and just
different,
work with folks. Yeah.
And we can serve anywhere from 50 to 500.
All right. And make sure to check her out on social media because I get on there all the time on Facebook. beautiful weddings, beautiful caterings, and they take care of business there at Faith Baked Cakes.
Check
Shona,
us out on Instagram,
We're
too.
going to come back at the end of the show. At the
Okay.
very end of the show, we're going to check out both of these barks coming up just at the end of the show, coming up here in just a few minutes. But it's Faith Baked Cakes, located right there, Churchill, Tennessee. Give her a call, faithbakedcakes.com.